repeat, this is a general alert. A severe lunar debris warning. Take shelter and keep safe from impact. Repeating, a severe lunar debris warning. Take shelter and keep safe from impact.
Well, would you look at that? Yeah, we're back for more Surviving the Aftermath. Hello again there, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome to our first look at another new DLC after the New Alliances DLC previously. Surviving the Aftermath now has a Shattered Hope DLC, which adds a new production chain of a few different things, a new food like mushrooms, and also the ability to overwork your buildings or do overtime by harvesting pieces of the moon. Yeah, this game is a post-apocalyptic survival city builder, and one of the events that has happened is that the moon has literally just exploded, amongst other things like nuclear war, famine, flooding, and whatnot. And so, this is a very challenging, especially if you put it on hard survival city builder, that now has some really interesting stuff to it, including a lot more to do with people's happiness and mental health. So, for example, failed military operations or scouting or the loss of one of your specialists can bring people down, but now there's feasts and other things that you can build to bring people up. And also there's a new storyline for the game too, in addition to the main storyline, the other DLC known as New Alliances, and also the Shattered Hope DLC, all having their own separate stories, which bring amongst a few new things to do and a few more things to complete. So, anyway, I just wanted to let you know that I'll be streaming this game today too, so if you want to check it out more in depth on what's new for the Shattered Hope DLC, we will be live streaming it too, so don't forget to check that out. Welcome to all you new subscribers. Thanks for smashing the like button and joining me, and let's get started. So, according to what I've read online from the store page for this, apparently the Shattered Hope DLC starts somewhere around mid-game, so as we're kind of getting started with building a city, somewhere around mid-game we get some new quest lines that pertain to the moon literally, well, crashing down to Earth in massive pieces, and so it could be a good thing because we get new ore to build with, but also a bad thing because, of course, it could destroy our city. So let's build it.
The world is in ruins. Things once considered mundane are hard to find, and habitable land is no exception. A settler has finally found a spot for a new colony. With a place to call home, it is time for a new beginning. Welcome to the Aftermath, survivor.
And we shall survive that aftermath. Thank you, narrator. Alright, so first things first, very typical in this game is to build our campsite to where resources will first be stored, and we can kind of start getting ready to bring in other survivors. Think of it how it goes in Surviving Mars, where, of course, you got to get robots in and kind of set things up for humans to arrive. It's kind of the same thing, except humans preparing human, I guess, habitats for more humans. Alright, let's go ahead and build our little camp here, and we'll have our little scout get ready to build that. Now, there's a few things we could build at the start. This is very typical of the game. This is no different than usual. But with the new resources, it does consider that we might have to start doing more things pertaining to farming. I believe the new resource is a mushroom farm. So, in addition to our crop fields and also hunting and fishing and I believe some animal husbandry, we'll have to worry about that too.
There are survivors waiting for a signal from the settler. They are cold and hungry, yet willing to work, should the colony take care of them in return. They can be invited in right away or later, in case the settlement needs more time to prepare.
Well, we'll go ahead and ask them to come in now, and we'll have them help set up everything for us. So let's do it. You always have the option to wait, and you can have your little survivor or your scout gather more materials first before they come in, but we'll signal to our people that it's nice and safe. Very good here. We've got a nice little mountain valley to defend, too, so when we get attacked,
Your first colonists have
it'll be
arrived.
easier to defend.
Prompted by the signal flare, the rest of the group arrives at the prepared campsite. Despite all the hardship ahead, it's time to rebuild and turn this hostile place into a home.
Fantastic.
Everything we once knew is gone. We've become drifters, roaming the wastelands, scouring the wreckage for something to hold on to. Searching for someone to light the way forward.
We've reached a milestone.
All right. So now we can get everyone building a house. We'll go ahead and see how quickly we can build things for everyone. Let's build an emergency shelter first, especially if we get extra people coming to the colony, but also just as initial day one housing for everybody. Not ideal, but the game has some pretty long tech trees for us to start researching things down. And there might be some new stuff here. In addition to the DLC, I believe there's some new updates that changes a few things in the UI. Maybe a few symbols are slightly different or changed or abbreviated differently. So that's always a good thing. Whenever there's a update, there's a DLC, there's usually a free update and or of course little quality of life things here and there. There might be the ability to research festivals and whatnot, and that would be kind of cool to be able to lift everyone up. And of course, for those of you who like the harder difficulties, especially me, who has been playing it for the first time over the last year, I've really enjoyed it, and I appreciate the much more challenging setting. This is new to me. I don't think I've seen a proper burial before. Cemetery there. Maybe that's old, but I don't remember seeing that at all. However, it does imply that there is going to be ceremonies for burials, which would be, you know, part of a proper burial. Everyone can say goodbye, especially to a hero of the colony, such as the awesome little specialist who can go out and scout and fight. Here's the new Alliances DLC too. We checked that out previously, so it'll be interesting to see how both DLCs play together with the vanilla game to see how quickly things can get done, or how maybe perhaps negative things could be, especially with this new DLC, which could hinder some of our progress if we get negative events or effects. So let's go ahead and build a road all the way to the wall there. Of course, we'll be building a wall out of all this debris. All the cars and stuff will be stacked up and turned back onto their axles, or at least upright, and then we can start building a little fence there. All right, this is enough, I think, for 6 people, so we at least can house those initial 6, and then we'll get a couple more homes built over here on this backside. Tuck everything in nice and tidy, just in case we get a winter event. We can try to keep everybody warm and toasty next to the braziers that we can build. Go ahead and get our specialist gathering materials. We'll get wood. And we'll go ahead and start storing stuff, like, for example, food and initial building materials. All good stuff to have. Wow, this camp's looking neat and tidy already. Just winging it, and it's going good. Oh, wow, that was quick to build. All right, let's go ahead and get our people stockpiling goods. Let's move our work area for all sorts of supplies. Excellent. And let's do the same for food. Now, if there's berries here, I wonder if we can actually gather mushrooms out in the wild. However, we might be able to go gather it out in the world map, too. That might be something we can go do. Now, it's implied that parts of the moon will fall to the planet's surface, to Earth's surface, and so in order to explore around us, we have to build little towers in order to go out to these other areas and truly gather their supplies. So if something falls in this area, we might have to scout towards it. Otherwise, we can go to the world map and send our specialists out in order to go do that too. All right, roads are being built, and let's build some more then. Build a dirt road right here, and build a road kind of around these tents. There we go. Now, I'm also thinking that there's new decorations, too. We'll have to kind of see other things that we have available. Unfortunately, the game doesn't show you everything until you've researched it, so some things are kind of secret for now. But, oh, the recycler, that looks much different. Oh, that used to kind of have like a green tent. Now it's, oh yeah, these buildings look totally different. I don't remember it looking like this at all. I thought the building was much taller than that. Yeah, they certainly reworked some of the things, at least in their appearances. Oh, for sure, yeah, the medical tent. The color palette is maybe slightly different. That's kind of cool. Alright. Burial pit, that all looks the same to me. Yeah, that's right. We used to only have burial pits, not actual proper cemeteries, I feel. I don't know, maybe I just haven't gone far enough. But anyway, any sort of excuse to play this game again, I'm all for, because, of course, it's always enjoyable to be able to play a new DLC, but more importantly, like, start over again and again. I feel like I'm the type of player that always likes to go back to the beginning and start over and improve my designs and initial layouts rather than playing for longer hours or whatnot. Let's go ahead and put some, maybe a restroom over here, or I guess a shower and a latrine. There we go. Don't necessarily want to live next to it if you're in the camps, but also you don't want to walk too far to get to it either, so let's go ahead and do that. And let's go ahead and start looking for food. Now, one of the things we can do in this game, of course, is initial fishing and trapping, so we can go ahead and build a fishing pier, although we don't necessarily need to have anybody working on it just right away. That'll be about 100% efficiency there. Efficiency. And let's go ahead and build our trapper over here. Oh, you can go on sub if you want to, but you know, you're gonna miss out on this B-level quality comedy. Is that really something you want to do? Oh, okay, I'll see you. Well, that's a shame. Anyway, let's continue to build some more stuff for the trapper. I think we're getting about maybe 40-50% here. I think eventually this can be converted to a hunting lodge. They recently changed, and by recently I mean over maybe like the last year and a half, 2 years, a lot of how this game works and how things are a little bit more, there's a few more steps to things, which really makes it feel like your society needs to last for a very long time before anything really long-term and beneficial can happen. So looks like no matter where I put this, it's going to hover around 60% at best. So we'll go for like maybe 57% here. And of course, if we build a forester, we will be able to regrow trees around the trapper, which could increase its level of efficiency too. All right, let's get a water collector going in addition to the fishing hut. I guess we can build that here. 100% efficiency there. We'll get that going, and we could probably also build a well. We could put that somewhere near the camp. Let's go ahead and put it over here. Kind of near the fence. Not bad. All right, lots of food. Water is okay. We're in the surplus right now, so it's not that we have 2 water, but we're gaining 2. Our production is 14, consumption is 12, so thus I guess the surplus of that is 2, which gives us 4 out of 300. So we can build some more buildings in order to store that water, but right now we can store up to 300. I remember this game, by the way. At the very beginning of it, there used to be a way where you could like come out of a survival bunker, or you could come out of like a broken down truck or a van or something like that. That was always fun. I always missed the start of that. I wish they would let us go back to those days. That'd be quite nice, actually. All right, let's go ahead and continue to salvage. Yes. We're going to need a lot of construction materials here. We'll get both of our... actually, we have a scout, Sobek, and we have a scavenger, Domino, who are both very good at... I mean, they're more than capable than regular survivors to go grab all the stuff immediately, so that's good. We should have housing for everybody now? Yeah. We've got 6 plus 3 plus 3, so we've got, what, 7? Oh, actually, wait, we have 12 colonists. Oh. So we got homes for more than... well, we got enough homes, but we need more homes for more than enough people. Let's continue to work on our aggressive expansion. There we go. Maybe we'll put another house here. Now, eventually, we'll delete all these tents. I usually build them rather quickly and cheaply and unorganized-like, or at least close together, so that way, eventually, we can delete all these and maybe put some food service buildings here. We'll use this as an area to prepare food, make like an actual like cookhouse for people to go and make decent meals and also store the food right nearby, and then build more lavish homes somewhere where it's a little more dry. Since this land can't be used for farm fields, once we clear it out of all the plastic, and there's also metal that could spawn, and these wood cabins and debris, then we can start building permanent homes there, and that'll be a really good thing for our people. Oh, I forgot, we can always move the work area of the trapper too. Oh yeah. We can try to get, oh look at that, actually we can get, oh nice, 69% efficiency. Can we get a nice wall down below in the comments section? Nice. 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 It's really nice. Good. Well, I mean, that's better than the 60% we wanted, right? Okay, so on to the next thing. We should probably start researching. I think the wall needs to be researched under security. Oh, what was that? A bomb bunker? Is that new? Oh, wait, no, it's new alliances. Well, so I guess technically it's new, as in new alliances, as in the old DLC, which is new. Let's go ahead and build ourselves a wall then, so we can get going. I think we could actually build the gate right away. I don't think we have to research it, but I think we can research an upgraded gate. Yeah, right, because any sort of things we research would take science points, so we can go here to the security tab, I believe it is, which is where? Oh, wait, I think it's here now. Yeah, that's right, they moved it from security to exploration. All right, let's build that gate, and let's go check out the outside world, see if we can bring in some more settlers. There also seems to be something blocking us from building another home here. It's because that one tent is moved out just a little bit. That's all right. We could put a medical tent here. Actually, that's a good idea. We should start with a medical tent, too. That's usually one of the first things you want to start building as soon as you can. There. That'll be temporary as well until we get the field hospital. Alright, water well's complete, so a nice surplus of water. Food should be coming in too. We have 4 people available to work some other jobs. So that means one of them at least could work in the hospital full time. I typically have 1 person in there all the time, and then 2 if there's some sort of a outbreak, unless there's an event. Let's see, we have some milestones now. Of course, this is part of the New Alliances DLC, the previous one. And there's some new events now for the Shattered Hope DLC as well. So more random stuff where somebody completely random could come to the gate and ask for help or possibly try to swindle us. Who knows? Alright, once we get the gate repaired, which is happening now, we'll then be able to go out and explore. And look at that. Wow, we were like just 1 day in. We've already built a bunch of houses for everybody. And also have started to work on the gate. Not bad. And a lot of that wood being immediately used. Alright, let's build a recycler now to take advantage of some of that plastic. We'll need that for the wall. Looks like a lot of the wood is being used, so that's good. And let's grab the plastic from... where is that? There it is, recycler. And we'll build that... oh, actually... oh, right here would be a good spot. I'd like to build a little bit away from the houses. There we go, just so we can kind of keep things a little more peaceful. A stranger has appeared at the colony. Who are you? Stray Sister. Oh, this is a new one. I've never seen this before. Take in 3 colonists, yes. They are grateful. Good, and we're grateful to have you here, so welcome. And they're getting to work right away at building that recycler. Look at that, nice. They don't even have a house yet, and they're showing up, doing some work before we can get that house done. Very nice. Alright, so now we've got a lot of movement, a lot of people moving a lot of places. Looks like the recycler's already pretty much done. Nicely done. And another night passes. Let's go ahead and increase the work area. We're going to hire 2 people here. And look at all that plastic we can gather. Awesome, man. Absolutely awesome. A good plan. And then, with that added plastic that we'll gather, we should be able to finish up the new houses for them and also the medical tent, too. So, didn't expect to see new people so early. That's very nice. Alright, so they'll get to building that quickly. The wall should be built pretty soon. Or I guess we should call it the gate, because it's not necessarily that we want people out or that we want to necessarily defend, but we want to be able to keep it as like a customs control. We want... you know, trade and good people to come in and bad people, staying out. Alright. Wow, rainy night. Colony prestige starting to rise. Ah, yes, the day-night cycle bar seems to be a little different, showing the moon, which is blown apart. It's a permanent crescent moon now. Good food, good water. More plastic needed. There we go, a little bit of plastic coming in, going straight to the gate. Oh, we got a long way to go on that one. We should probably build another recycler, actually, because plastic is our biggest slowdown at the moment. Oh, some food appears to be has rotten. Oh. Rotten rations. Oh boy, bickering about whose fault the situation is. If they can afford to throw away precious food, even if it's a little past its prime. Let's go ahead and throw out the food, I suppose. Let's see how that affects the colony. Plus 10 happiness, good. So people are happy that we've chosen to keep them happy, healthy, and safe. Ah, a little bit more on the entertainment there at the bottom. We see production. So production must be affected by happiness as well as festivals held, which is part of the new DLC. And then we have demands that are being met as well. You would imagine if a society is being rebuilt, then yeah, they'll need signs of progress by having more and more services and more items at their disposal. Things like maybe, I don't know, instruments for music and different types of food and permanent shelter that's a little bit more safe and sturdy. So that definitely makes sense. And I hope to see what other types of things in the game will affect their happiness over time. Alright, we've got another recycler going up. We can't get plastic fast enough. We need it really quickly. And especially since we have so much of it around, that's going to be a really good thing. Interesting little narrow passageway here. That'd be kind of cool to defend that against creatures. Oh yes, we'll be attacked by radioactive rats and, I don't know, squirrels? Who knows? Well, not necessarily squirrels, but there certainly are things worse than that. Bears. Yeah, there's bears. Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and keep on grabbing what we can. Let's keep going for more wood, please. Let's get all that gathered up as quickly as possible. And it looks like all the wood needed for the gate has been transferred, and now all the plastic needed is being gathered too. Perfect. Going straight to the gate. Nice. 3 colonists ready to transport things where we need it to go. Another tent completed. Excellent. Medical tent almost ready to go up. And there it goes. That takes 40 plastic. Wow, plastic is really almost on par with wood in some cases. But I imagine it being mostly tarps. Yeah, 55 out of 40 versus 40. Pretty crazy. All right, 175 needed there. Work area depleted for those wood stockpiles. Let's go ahead and start building up there then. Or rather, taking building materials from that location. Trapper working at 65%. Not nice. Not nice. We'll have to increase that by at least 4. Maximum of 4. And a minimum of 4. Oh, look at how nice things look at nighttime, too. Oh, did they have... Is that a jack-o'-lantern? Oh, yeah, okay. I also have the Halloween pack on or whatever. There's, at the start of the game, I suppose, for the month of November, if you're still in the Halloween spirit, you can turn that on, too. And so, yeah, since I'm playing this on essentially, like, November 1st, it's still on from Halloween. So that's just a cosmetic thing. You can turn that on and off. I think there's also might be some events that might pop up. Like the people might want to carve pumpkins. And maybe actually we can grow pumpkins in the game too. That might actually be a thing, though. I can't recall. Ah, good. More plastic coming in. More plastic being delivered. That cloud looks dangerous. Uh-oh. A dangerous cloud?
Huh?
Or shelter. Uh-oh. Well, yeah, true. Not going to be good on day 1. Ah, we can only have 1 person in the medical tent until we research. It'll be a little while until we get more. Oh, there's our lunar dust. That's the new research, or resource, under the currency, which is part of the, I believe that's part of the New Alliance DLC, or maybe it was there before, I think. However, it's even more useful with new alliances. But there's our lunar dust from the new Shattered Hope DLC. Valuable resource that can be extracted from falling moon rocks and deposits with moon rock scavenger. Oh, we have to find somebody who's a moon rock scavenger? Interesting. Or at least maybe a building that we can construct that's capable of doing that? I don't know. All right, let's go ahead and make sure we cancel, or rather increase the priority for the gate. Everything else looks good. Water's coming in. Fishing is going on. Trapping and salvaging. Constructing and building. People moving and shaking and showing some hustle. Very nice. Taking a look at our map here too. Oh, look, it was almost like a heart shape. I thought it was going to be a heart shape. It kind of looks more like a heart like that when we look at it from that angle. Alright, nice. Come on, gate, let's go. 30%, alright. Got 2 colonists working on that. Let's go top speed now. What is that? Oh, it's a green the Green Lantern, yeah, jack-o'-lantern, to be precise. All right, 88%, 90, 92, and we are done.
Congratulations. You've rebuilt the gate and gained access to the world map. The gate is now open, and the vast world stands ready for your specialists to explore. This progress has not gone unnoticed, though. Soon, your colony will begin attracting various folks. Some good, others desperate. Some tricksters.
Oh, yeah.
And those who just want to see you destroyed.
Some people just want to watch the world burn, baby. Let's go.
We've reached a milestone. There are survivors at the gate.
And we have new oh, wait a minute. A specialist and survivor, right?
Ragged
Yeah.
bunch shuffles slowly towards the gate.
Another scavenger, too. All right, that's good. So I think she wants to be paid money to join us, I think. Maybe not for your first one, but...
Yep.
All right, let's send her out to the world map. The other two we can keep here to continuously grab supply for us. Looks like we have housing issues again. Well, let's go take a look at that world map. So, right, from here on out, this is where the main story and the DLCs will begin. For the lunar stuff, it'll kind of start a little bit more mid-game. So I think the game will check for things like maybe it's population or maybe it's possibly time passed. Although that kind of has to do with population too. It's kind of hard for you to get to a certain population without time passing for either people to have either been born or move into your camp. I don't see anything noticeable at the moment. Well, let's go ahead and have our scout go scavenge.
My pleasure.
There we go. Our scavenger is scavenging. Welcome to Camp Raptoria. Glory to Raptoria! Alright, if you've watched this far, I need to see a wall of glory to Raptoria down below in the comments section as well. Thank you very much for watching this far. I'm having a good time. I'm excited to live stream this. It's going to be good times, brother. Amen. 9 people are actually homeless. That's not good. Alright, let's slow things down a little bit. We're still building some other things around the camp, I'm sure. Let's go ahead and build here, and here, and here. We'll build 3 homes. Sorry, Trapper, for lowering your efficiency more, probably. If we can build a Forester, though, we will. Ah, there we go. Forester. Perfect. Let's go ahead and put them together because very important for us to be able to make sure we can trap animals, too. There we go. Alright, wow, we've gathered a ton of wood, too, from those ruins with our scavenger and scout here in the camp. Nicely done. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, let's build some more roads. Roads. We're gonna need some roads, yeah. Alright, good. People are starting to use the hospital, so that means it's important. Useful. Starting to get plastic and wood like crazy. Good. Now we'll need our scouts to go out as soon as we can to the world map, so that way they can also go and find some area to get science for us. We can build a scout tower and start looking around the map here at home. Let's do that. And let's do the same over here. All right. One more house to build, and that should take care of everybody. Good job. Anything new for decorations? We'll need a lumber camp, or rather a logging camp and a lumber yard very soon. As in now. Now would be good. That wood that we're gathering out in the world won't last forever. Forever, ever, forever, ever. We'll build a logging camp and a lumber yard then. I don't remember these looking like this, especially not in the UI. Try to put them close together as best we can. 3 colonists are irradiated. Luckily, we have a doctor going. Very good. Probably want to build another one of those. When it goes down, whatever it is, when it goes down, we want to be ready. Berry bush in the way. Wow, look at all those berries there. Alright, that's fine. We'll take a little bit of time. Got plenty of food. People just need to go and eat from their homes. Wow, look at all the contamination around, too. Alright, let's speed up time again.
There's a new quest available.
An old civilian airfield was recently rediscovered in this region. A story worth mentioning is a part it played during the Wars of Succession after the central government fell apart.
Oh, looks like there's an old World War II plane in there. Let's visit the airfield.
An old civilian airfield.
Alright, that's on the world map now for us.
Your orders?
And we'll start sending everybody the world map.
Reporting in. Going.
Alright, let's grab some tools, let's grab some clothes. Ah, and there's our science down there. Perfect. We can start researching very shortly. Get a couple of people here working on harvesting wood as quickly as possible. We're going to need a lot of wood for firewood and for more construction, so this certainly is important. There we go. We're going to grow a lot of trees here, and then the trapper should be more efficient with food production. Alright, that's looking good. Keep a couple of free carriers to transport. We should have another specialist coming in 3 days, so long as we have the cash to, I guess, convince them to stay. A rental fee? It's the filing fee for a new survivor. Oh, we have guards. Audrey at the gate. Let's hire somebody else for the gate, too. Hopefully we have more survivors to come in soon. Let's make sure we're ready to accommodate. Trees being planted, good. Adjust that work area slightly. There we go. How are we doing on happiness? Looks like welfare is up a little bit. Colonist conditions affects the colony, so that means that they want probably better shelter. Yeah, two things are both on poor shelter. Very nice. We got options to improve, or at least we will through research, but at least they have some basic homes. And so thus we can take the
How may I help you?
we can take the option of upgrading as quickly as possible. And that'll increase their rest and their happiness with the camp.
Uh-huh. Job done.
Alright, job done. Nicely done. Go ahead and scout
Okay,
next door.
ready.
Go grab us some science.
Right away.
Oh, wow, yeah. Our scouts are kicking butt already. Lots of things getting done. Proud of them. And it looks like we need some more water coming in, too. All those extra colonists. Get some more water. We can build some over here. I think if the area becomes more forested, too, it'll actually produce more water. So let's go ahead and build a well there, too. We're going to leave this forest mostly intact with trapping and water then. Alright, looks like the medics kicked butt and cured all the disease in the camp too. No more radiation sickness or whatever else was occurring. Nice. Alright, 2 surplus water with all of it in storage so far. We're going to work on getting that science now. Let's get some clean water storage going. We'll go ahead and put that maybe over here. Actually, by the food supplies would be good. And of course, we're going to need lots and lots of water, so let's go ahead and build 2 of those like that. And of course, whenever we get lots of surplus, it'll protect us when we have a heat wave or a pandemic where I think people will actually end up drinking a lot more water. Let's do one more with 100% efficiency. And we should have 2 days now until a new survivor comes in, a new specialist, which could be, hopefully, a scout. Scouts are really important at the start. Hey, look at that. Plus 13 water. Excellent. And we got lots of room for more people. Now, when we build our nice houses, I think what we'll do is there's kind of a little bit of a sandy area here, so we could build all of our nice houses down here, move our logging industry, and then start doing farming maybe up here. Although there's lots of fertile ground, we could also start farming up here too, so we could build a couple farms here and there. But we should be able to get food by essentially finding it in the world map quite frequently without having to even farm, or use the hunting and gathering stuff techniques as quickly as possible, and more efficiently too with upgrades, and that, of course, makes things a lot better. Alright, looks like we're ready at the world map again. Looks like we can go scouting. Oh! Alright, we got new places to go. Let's do more tools. Alright, back at it. Oh, looks like some of them need to hit the showers. Build another outhouse. There we go. And more clean water storage. I think each of those that we build is, oh, what is that, 200? Oh, 500, wow. 500 capacity for water. Excellent. Well, we'll be up over 1,000 capacity then, as soon as the other one is built. Lots of security. Wow, look at that plastic it picked up quickly. Good job, everyone. Alright, back to the world map. Let's take a look. 3 buildings going well. 150 science now. We're gaining it little by little. Let's see what we can start with. Let's go with... Water pipes. Oh, bunk beds, upscaled tents, heavy tarps, or education. And then communal living. Bunk beds first, though. If we want to. Ah, nurses. Let's do guardians and then nurses to upgrade our medical research, or our medical speed. We'll research that through our medical tab. Excellent. Alright, researching guardians. Good to see it. Food's looking good. We just need more survivors now. Hopefully a specialist will come in a day with a group of people. If not, we'll have to pay a recruitment fee. Nice. Alright, another water well completed. 1 day for a new recruit. Lots of plastic gathering there. $600 wood, almost 400 plastic. Speed it up again.
We've reached a milestone.
Oh, we had a new child born for the first time in our camp. Excellent. Our first official Raptorium within 6 days.
We've made a new discovery.
Good for them. All right, on to nurses then. Hello, nurse. And then we'll go for a better healing speed too. Very important to keep everybody alive during these first days.
Suddenly, muffled cries for help start echoing from one of the shelters. Inside, a large hole has opened up in the ground, swallowing the poor colonist.
Oh boy. Let's go ahead and use wood to build a makeshift ladder. Plus 20 happiness. Excellent. It was worth it. Comfort and welfare are high, and overall happiness is increasing. Good. Can't wait until we can build festivals and such. That's going to really help out, especially in that harder difficulty. And we can recruit another specialist. We have 500 coin to do it. Indeed we do. Scrappa, who is good at fighting. Let's go. Back to the world map, sir. And let's have you immediately go and scout here.
Check. Job done. Sure thing.
Mission complete. Okay.
Alright, everybody's working hard. Alright, another 4 days. We'll see what happens for getting additional coin. Oh, and here comes a pandemic. Good thing we were ready for it. So first of all, we started to gather a ton more water. And we also built, well, the hospital and started to upgrade. So that's good. Plus, it'll take some of our antibiotics and other things we may have started with. So 10 antibiotics, medicine, and then iodine pills, which we'll be gathering and bringing back soon. Alright, 15 hours until the pandemic.
You've made a new discovery.
I do like how they give you a little bit of time. That way, if you were already building a hospital or something, you could finish it and actually address it before it becomes a problem. Or too big of a problem. 231 food. 125 on our research. Do we have enough for the medical training? We do. Okay. That'll take 10 hours, completing just as the pandemic is beginning. Specialist ready for action on the world map. Oh, we got some bandits to fight here. The dead rats.
Roger.
We can take them. Let's find out what else is around Camp Raptoria. And we're making firewood, of course, for any sort of braziers that we need, or really burners, which will gather firewood to keep homes warm, or cookhouse, which we'll have to research, but it'll take a little while. A colonist has found something.
Something unusual has been found in the forest surrounding the colony.
Search the wagon, but let's go ahead and arm the colonists. Oh, plus 15 components, plus 25 plastic. That was a good bet. And the colony is pretty happy, with the happiness even further improving. Let's do some decontamination. Here comes our pandemic.
We've made a new discovery.
And there goes our medical research. Let's get somebody off the gate. Alright, let's see what else we can do for research. Frontier outposts. Let's actually not research that. Well, it looks like we have to. That's okay. We can then get on to something like flushing, which will help our hygiene a bit more. Lower contamination that way. We had lots of research to do, and there's many things that we should do first, so...
All cleaned up. Consider it done.
Too many projects, not enough time. Alright, let's have our scout go for science.
Job done.
And science. Good thing we founded our colony in the museum district. That's good. Alright, we're gaining tons of research. Good. Medical tents, not too overwhelmed just yet. Oh, Chloe was born. Congratulations. Alright, scavengers are probably almost ready again. We can hire another one in 3 days. The specialists, rather.
We've made a new discovery. We've reached a milestone.
Good. Alright, let's go back to food and start doing skinning. That'll allow us to do hunting, which will then allow us to get more things for clothes. Let's do that. We can then start making clothing.
All done. Check.
Alright, back to research. Well, at least soon. I want to find some of those lunar
There are
dust.
survivors at the gate.
A ragged bunch shuffles slowly towards the gate.
Ooh, Dame, a new fighter. I don't remember Dame at all. Okay, let's go ahead and accept.
Huh?
Possibly a new specialist for us. Let's have Dame go to the airfield.
What do we have here?
Now that we found it over here to the northeast side. Let's see.
We've made a new discovery.
A new discovery. Let's go for... let's see. Basic farming would be good at this point. Certainly would be helpful. More wood being depleted. More wood is needed. Well, we have 1,200, but that'll go by quickly. Believe you me. We gotta get some more homes going. That's what we'll research next, is trying to get better houses up. Of course, in order to do that, we need to start researching things like cinder blocks and concrete. Alright, I'll build 4 homes there.
All cleaned up.
More iodine pills. Let's go to the
Okay.
northwest. Everything looking good.
We've made a new discovery.
More research complete. More specialists ready for action. Let's go for housing. We'll start with bunk beds and then work our way down. Get past the tents as quickly as possible. And we can queue research too, so we'll do exactly that. Perfect.
Huh?
Oh, there's the airfield.
Found something.
Let's go ahead and fight the raiders. Oh, good. We got a lot of materials for that. A
Quest
success.
complete.
Good job. Dane did a great
Can't
job.
do that. Yes?
Nice job, Dame. Yeah, see? It's a good Dame. Alright. Deposit depleted. More tents completed. More survivors coming in 2 days. Oh, and parts of the moon? Question mark? I'm not entirely sure. I don't think so, but random meteorite strikes can hit our base. I wonder if that'll happen with the moon. I guess we'll have to find out. We have no other choice. We'll just have to wait a bit. We'll have to wait a minute and listen. You know what I mean? Well, that is all the time we have today for Surviving the Aftermath Shattered Hope. We got a little teaser of a little bit of a taste of a small snippet of a little chunk, a little lunar dust of what this DLC will have to offer. There you see the moon exploded up there and all those pieces falling to Earth. So later today we'll be live streaming it too. Check the channel for a big hunkin' piece of content for Surviving the Aftermath Shattered Hope and many more videos on the channel for this new DLC. Thanks again everybody for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for your support. And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.